everybody, thanks for joining me and welcome to Duckster channel. And I'm doing homesteading videos. Homesteading is a great way of life, and I do videos 4 times a week, or Monday through Thursday, you could say that. And today I'm making a chain saw box sharpener. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to straighten a T-post out, a bended one. Alright guys, let's do it. Hello everybody, I'm going to make a chainsaw sharpening box from an old piece of lumber I found out here on this place. So I put it together. Now I have my board all cut. I got me it's a bit set that I used to pick out what size bit I need. It takes a Phillips screwdriver type, so I got the number 1, which is a smaller one, and I'm using 2.5 inch interior screws like this, and we'll put it together. Okay, now I'm gonna put a screw right here and screw it in there. I'll butt it up against it like this. Get it flush, and we'll screw it right in there. So I got my board cut, and now you want to take a small drill bit about like that and drill you some pilot holes. I'm using oak lumber, so it's a little bit harder to screw into those. So what I'll do is I'll drill a couple holes on this back side here and snug it up. Then I'll turn it over and put screws in the bottom side. So here's the problem, the bit didn't go all the way through, so I'll turn it up like this and drill holes where the marks are from the drill. So it'll be deep enough to penetrate the screw. There we go. I'll put the screw in it. So I'll get my screw and tighten her up in there. I'll go ahead and get my screw started and I'll line the hose up. Yeah, we'll get another screw, we'll do the other one, then we'll flip it over. Now I have it turned over. I'm using a D-Waltz also. It's a pretty nice little drill. I like it. D-Waltz has a good product. Get that one started and bolt it up, and then we'll do the rest of them that way. Just get a pilot hose started. So now I got that one screw started. What I'll do is I'll look down at this board here, straight down, and I'll line it up where I need to drill my pilot hole. So now I can go ahead and put my screw in there and screw it down. So now what I'm doing is I'm setting it up there. It sits in there just like that, right against that, flush up against that siding housing. And I'll tighten that screw down there. And I'll put me one right by the handle right here, all the way on the back here, and run it all the way down. And if you want to, you can put an additional right here so it won't slide back. And that'll kind of brace it also. So everybody, I've taken this old lumber like this, and it's used lumber. It just left out here, and so you know, using the resources you have around you can save you a little bit of money. So what I'll do is I'll bump it up against that handle right here, and we'll cut it off right back here in the back at that distance. That way it'll lock in there really good. Okay, let's cut it off and we'll screw it down, and I'll show you when I'm done. So now I just leave the one end loose like this, and I'm going to start my chainsaw up, and I'm going to cut a little groove here. You don't want to go too far. You want to be able to sit down just like that. And now you can put another screw in there. Just like that, guys, it'll hold it, and I'll probably put a little block behind it. That way you can just set your chainsaw right down in there. So it fits really tight in the front part. So that little block here, right here, I unscrewed it so you can adjust it and pull it in or out. And it's better if you leave the chainsaw in there. Just slide her down and drill your hole and put the screw in there when you're done where you need it. So let's drill a new hole. And then we'll put our bit in, and we'll screw her down. You have to make some adjustments. So now we have our screw in there. We just put it in there, and we'll adjust it. Okay, that's all you have to do to adjust it. So there you go, guys. I got it all built. You just slide it in and out there. It's not real tight. You have to make some adjustments. Make sure your chains are adjusted. Just slide it right on in there. And another good tip is that you can put a couple of screws in here, pilot holes, and find a stump to put it in, and you can screw it down to the stump so it don't move on you. When I was a little kid, I used to have to hold the chainsaw so my dad could sharpen it. And this little Troy built here has two nuts here, 1, 2, and it has a little adjustment screw right here. And it's real easy to adjust that chain. You turn it like this, and like that, and so you'll twist that until it gets tight enough to like that, until you don't want it real tight, but you want the slack out of it. Just about like that. And tighten her back up. Okay, here's a perfect one here, a stump that's sticking out of the ground. And all you gotta do is cut around that, get some of that brush around there, and kind of flatten that top out, and you'll have a good place to sharpen your chainsaw. So I got my box up here, and I'm going to use some smaller screws, not quite as long. I like that. That plywood's not too thick. So screw it down so it'll stay. Be a little more sturdier. Like that, so it won't move hardly. I might put another one or two in there. So now you just stick your chainsaw in there, like this, and you're ready to start sharpening. And it won't move around on you. Like that, guys. It's pretty simple. So another great little trick, you take a little piece of string like that, white string, and you're done sharpening your tooth on your chainsaw. You just tie it in a knot there, like this, and that way you'll know that's the one that you already sharpened, guys. Just like that. That way you can do all the teeth on these. But yeah, it's a good little method. Alright. So you'll lift up on it a little bit and go to your next one. Next one. Just keep going until you find that string. Pretty cool, huh? But the cool thing about this file, it has the readings on it, and you want to keep it at a 30-degree angle. Pretty helpful little tip. Hope somebody out there learned something new. So a really cool thing about this, you can drill a big hole here, and you can hang it up in your garage when you get ready to go cut some wood to hang it up, or you can put find an old belt that has leather and make you a little handle here to carry it with, or right here also in these two ends you can put a leather strap there. You can carry it around like that. But that's really something that would be pretty interesting. All right, let's see if I got her really sharp.
Head over heels for that someone. Head for the hills for nothing. Running scared, screaming at the top of my lungs. In my many minds, my heart doesn't always agree. What I'm thinking inside. Think about it, your gut can lie. Like when you're hungry but it hurts too. Do you actually want?
Good and sharp, guys. Got quite a bit of it done. Still have that little corner there. Okay, I'm going to show you how to straighten the crooked T-post out straight. Okay, you want to find a tree that's forked like that. And so you're going to take this bend and place it right over here on this tree like this. And just pull back on it. It still has a little bend about right here. So, lower it down on the ground and see how straight she is. There you go, guys. It's all straight. Straight enough for what I need it for. That's how you straighten a T-post. So guys, this is all I'm going to do today. Probably get this wood and stuff in my next video and throw it up here and rake some of this out, get it cleaned up. And I may restack that brush pile over here to this one and do some work over there. Okay guys, that's my video for today. For now, I'm out of here.